And Julie King will pick it up out to Rafina. Rafina will chip to the top of the area into Mewis, and Mewis with a shot on frame. Easily saved by Michele Dalton. Rafina with a little bit of help chips it over the top looking for Marlborough. And Marlborough trying to get a good look on goal. Lays it back to Mewis, and Mewis takes the shot. Saved again by Dalton. And Sam Johnson will shield that, but it's taken back by Boston. Mewis with the attempt again.
As McDonald battles 1 versus 2. Possibilities here. Top of the box. Ojai kept it alive. Ojai! And a good save in the end by settled here by Jen LaPont. LaPont, big service. Here comes McCarty, but just a bit out of her reach. Nice claim by Michele Dalton. They came home. 2-0 loss to FC Kansas City. As it's put in the mix by Presley, headed away. McCarty through a crowd. Another good save by Michele Dalton. That was a rebound as we look at the replay. And McCarty, a natural forward, good first time volley. But in the end, right place at the right time for Michele Dalton. The Reds.
Or second season, or however, phase 2, however we want to call it.
Here's Ojai. Go ahead, Jen.
That you have the amateurs coming up, you have subs being starters.
Selection. Ojai back to Bailey. 2 versus 2 near the end line. Ojai lofted service, but
now Erica Timrak patrolling the center of the park. Now in front and a diving stop by Dalton. And a very good move as she had Sarah Hagan bearing down in front, looking to break this game open. Sarah Hagan looking for her first goal of the season. Here it is again. Here's Hagan in front and just, a half a step too late. But nicely done by Dalton to get in front and squelch. For World Cup 2015 in Canada. Able to support a lot of their players. It's hard for the teams to move on without their star players, but still a great chance for the Shea Groom leaping over a would-be attacker. And now she'll center to send it ahead to Sarah Hagan, and it's cleared away by Dalton. A nice idea by Shea Groom. Seems like about every 4 to 5 minutes, the rain comes down a little bit harder here in Kansas City. For the 2-1 lead over the defending champions. And Nicole Barnhart tips it away. Nearly. Shea Groom lays it off to Robinson. Robinson charging in. Crossing pass in front, and Dalton just tips it away. Timrak back to collect it. Perhaps now the last push for the Blues. Goes to the far post. Dalton up in the air and punches it away for Chicago.
Tough ball to deal with. Ball played in, swung in, back post. Yanez, just right there is the goalkeeper, Dalton. She'll go wide to Kim Little. Come in on her right foot, she's 1v1. Ball on the right foot, shot, back post. And nicely done by Dalton, who doesn't leave it. Near post ball driven in, there's Yanez. Great ball, great opportunity. Right where they.
When she gets running at you, she's as dangerous as anyone in the league at this point.
With Chris King, the head coach for the Chicago Red Stars Reserve, presenting partner of the Chicago Red Stars, the Illinois Bone and Joint Institute. Move better, live better, and you can learn more at ibji.com.
Colaprico that gave that errant pass away, and actually think the team that's going to be able to quote-unquote weather the storm, no pun intended, is probably going to be the team that's going to come out on top tonight.
I see what you did there.
Roster back then, it was 5 caps. If you had 5 caps and under, you could play for the Olympic team. So that's very interesting. And playing with the Cosmos back in the 80s, just up 5 yards onto it. Gordon with the cross in. Lytle handles it. Lytle with a left-footed shot. Easily gobbled up by Dalton, the goalkeeper, wearing number 18 tonight for Chicago.
Nadim with just not enough pace.
It's Hayes with all kinds of space. She's got Meg Morse to her right. Hayes still maintains. Hayes is in the box. Right-footed shot deflected off by Johnston. Morse puts a cross in, and Dalton catches it off the jump. Herzig plays it back to Dalton. Looks like Chicago's going to try to catch their breath for a moment. Dalton's in no rush, especially when you have a 2-0 lead on the road. You're not going to rush anything right now.
Absolutely not. Chicago in very good position right now.
Gillian plays it over to Hoy. Deflected off. Just out of the reach of Quam. Friels plays it into Nadeem. Nadeem's got all kinds of space. Flags her down. Plays it in. Hard save by Dalton. It's going to stay in bounds, and it's going to be.
Did in the first half. I'm sure Coach Gabera gave him a good talking to in the locker room. Told him to bring it together. You guys need to win this game. We can't settle for 0 points once again.
Over to Hoy. Headed away by Cutsall. Friels tracking back. It's like it was Hemmings, and Colaprico, and she dispossesses.
And Sky Blue needs to clean that up when they have a quick counter opportunity.
Against Portland, so she's a player that can hit it from far, so sometimes just test Dalton. Dalton hasn't had a lot of challenges back there, but put it on frame, good things happen. In the meantime, Jen Hoy's breaking, challenged one-on-one by Cutsall. Hoy's in the box. And that's in the goal for Mott's. We're in the 86th minute with Chicago leading 3-0. Hawksma plays a good ball in. Coco Goodson just over her reach. So Dalton comes up. I would say it's an easy ball, but easy for her.
Coco would have timed it a little bit better, maybe.
Rachel Kwan. Now it's Kaylee Ojai, 1 versus 2. Ojai. Good service, Tiffany McCarty! And a good save, Michele Dalton. At the previous chance, nice by McCarty to keep it on target. Bouncing ball, tough to handle, drove it low. Forcing a save from Dalton. Too far for McDonald, and Dalton off her line to settle it. But you know about some of the biggest crowds in Houston women's soccer history.
I was at all but one of them, I can say. Yeah, biggest crowd ever, and I think one of these days we're going to beat that number. 16,991 was U.S. Women versus Ireland at Reliance Stadium, now NRG Stadium, for the post-2004 Olympic tour.
Hemmings to the middle, and the Red Stars grab the early lead. They seem to pinch whatever side the Dash are trying to go toward as the set piece. Second ball headed down by McDonald, still alive, and Henderson runs into Michele Dalton. And a foul on Henderson going for the ball. Dalton will get up. But it seems like that's been the only really way to create chances for Houston has been second balls, redirected set pieces, everything down the flanks. Chicago's done a great job to come over and deny service.
So Jess gets it in there, but Michele Dalton is just quicker than Melissa Henderson, who unfortunately kind of falls over.
Here at BBVA. And a good claim there right behind Tiffany McCarty. It's caught by Michele Dalton. There's Jen LaPont just off the bench. A good recovery that time.
And great pressure from Nikki Cross to make that run all the way up there to force Michele Dalton to get that kickoff quick.
And now connecting with Stephanie McCaffrey. Had the goal on Saturday into the box, and Dalton comes out to grab it. Saw McCaffrey on Saturday use it forward. Too far out in front of Simon as Johnson will play it back for Dalton. And now Dalton will come to the near side with it. Mott's undrawn. Of course, that just happened on Saturday.
Box. She has a rocket shot. So yeah, I'm excited to see Mewis working with Simon up top. Mewis could always use some extra help, as well as McCaffrey's speed. So I think they all bring a different quality, which they can work off of each other. So yeah, probably two games to get used to each other. So after today, I think they should probably be pretty settled into the way each other play.
Misconnection there with Stephanie McCaffrey as Johnston was there defensively. So she definitely earned a couple of extra days off, but now back in the lineup. She gets a header out of the box, and then Simon to the post, and Dalton makes the diving stop. May have been going wide, but excellent opportunity, and Dalton not taking any chances, of course. That's the best chance that I believe they
There's
call.
a replay on that
Offside
Kaya
behind the
Simon
play.
shot. Oh, I think
No, that was going in.
Yeah.
So I was wrong there. That was headed.
Nice necessary save there.
The sideline, she pushes up on the left wing. Still with it, Pathman looking for the cross. At the middle, Mewis with the left foot trying to chip it to the goal. Dalton will punch it. She was trying to punch it to the sideline, trying to avoid a corner, but I don't think she was able to. I like the hustle there by Dalton, though, in the heads-up play.
Definitely a great effort.
But it will be a corner for the Breakers, their first of the day, and the offense improving as this first half goes on. And again, we talked about having a new
3 and is 4th in the league with corner kicks.
Coming short and almost Kallman, or is that Barzik, excuse me. She kind of had her back to the goal, was trying to get the head on it, and there's Dalton to go down and grab it. Not a bad service there from Mewis. And it was Dalton, actually, who got the hand onside. Simon has Rafina running out in front. She runs onto it now. Rafina will curl at the top of the 6. Mewis can't get there. Rafina will play it along the end line, and Mewis will collide with Dalton.
And we got some air knocked out of it, or the contact.
Rafina, pretty good ball here.
Yeah. Oh, it might have been her
rib,
knee.
yeah.
Might have been the knee.
I gotta hope not a rib. Bia into the box. Rafina can't get there as Dalton grabs it. So we'll get a corner out of it. A header by King will go wide. King does have a goal this year after one last year as well. And we expect even bigger. It's sold out August 1st against Seattle. We thank everybody who's